Hey guys, gals, and legionnaires, Rycon here, and welcome back to Let's Roleplay Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, Dusk's Tale. Now we're on to episode 10, a big number. Well, at least I think it's a big number. We've come a long way from the lab. The lab seems like it was almost another life. But there is another life that we don't know that much about, and that is the life of Candy Shanks, our NPC companion that has been with us from the very start. Now, in episode 8, Danielle Tate left an absolutely fantastic piece of fan fiction in there about Candy. And you know what? I consider this canon. I think it's a great look into Candy's past and how she ended up in the lab. Absolutely brilliantly written. I recommend you go check it out, but in case you don't want to, I'm going to read it out here anyway, because I feel like it's a good insight into Candy's character, and I feel like it'll kind of humanize her a little bit. So, without further ado, thank you very much, Danielle Tate. Let's go ahead and dive into Candy's tale. For as long as she could remember, Candace had loved stories. When she was a child, she entertained her friends by retelling what she'd seen on television. As a teenager, she joined the drama club and learned to dance. By the time she had graduated from high school, she had had several leading roles. When she graduated, she had high hopes, dreaming of Broadway and the movies. But it wasn't to be. Unable to break into showbiz, Candace moved from one menial job to another, eventually landing a job as an exotic dancer. It paid pretty well, and at least she was on stage. Now calling herself Candy, she made the best of her new life. If you got it, flaunt it, and if they pay for it, why not take their money right? Things changed again for Candy when the nightclub where she worked at caught on fire. In an old building and nowhere near up to code, the club burned like dry tinder. Candy ran for it, making for the emergency exits. On her way, she stumbled, tripping over a person who had fallen to the floor, so she grabbed a handful of their clothing and dragged them with her. When she got outside, she found herself half-dressed in the firelight, dragging a middle-aged man by the lapel of his outdated suit as he tried to clear his lungs of smoke. With her workplace in ashes, Candace needed a new job. Luckily, the man she had dragged out turned out to be a researcher working at a government lab. He explained that they had a few human test subjects in isolation, and that their psychologists had been worried about the effects of solitary confinement on the subjects' mental health. Could she come and visit them? She'd be paid very well for it. Candace agreed, and so she became an employee of the government, officially titled as a social worker and housed within the lab itself. She did a little more than simply talking to the people who seemed to be desperate for human contact. As time passed, the subject's behavior and appearance became more and more bizarre, and Candace had to hide her misgivings about the obvious abuse of the subjects, only some of whom were volunteers, what they were being subjected to. By that time, she knew all too well that she was powerless to change what was going on and desperately wanted to leave. Then she met a young woman who called herself Dusk and talked about a twin brother she had never met. Dusk was apparently at the center of the project and had been in isolation until very recently. She was young, only a few years younger than Candy herself. Unlike many of the subjects, Dusk had kept her mind clear. Her body had resisted the degrading effects of the toxins she was being exposed to. And when Candy looked into the girl's luminescent green eyes, such a contrast to her pale white skin and hair, she found herself wanting to help, but knowing there was nothing she could do. So Candy fell back on her own childhood and the stories she had told her friends. She brought in videos of all the old movies that she'd loved as a child, hoping to give Dusk a temporary escape into the world of Hollywood, where heroes existed and villains could be defeated. Watching those films, Candy and Dusk sometimes forgot their circumstances. If it weren't for Dusk's inhuman appearance, they might have been two girls giggling at a slumber party. And then the lights went out. Then there were explosions and gunshots and screams. Unearthly abominations broke out of their cells to take revenge on their researchers. In the subject containment area, the two women huddled behind cement walls, hiding from the chaos and hoping against hope that they might somehow survive. So that is Candace's, aka Candy's tale before the series started, and I think it's a really nice insight into the character. And now that I've read that, she's probably going to die this episode, right? No. We are going to do our absolute best to keep Candy alive, because she's done her best to keep us alive as well. So, going into this episode, there are a number of things that I'm wanting to try and achieve. Now, I previously stated that I want to try and get us better at cooking, because I want us to be able to try and control our mutations, and I think it's something that Dusk would desperately want to do as well. However, there are some things that we need to do first. The mansion that we're in is still quite vulnerable. Obviously, we have these openings, which I would love to do something about. And for us to do something, I'm imagining we're probably going to have to try and build a door. I don't know if we can build a door in a window frame. We might be able to remove it. I'm going to have a test with that, because obviously there is also the pool room where our new kind of kitchen setup is. And, well, we don't want to just leave that open to the outside, because... yeah, our scent will travel from there. This is the problem. When you have windows that aren't sealed, like this as well, our scent is traveling out of here. So any creatures that are going nearby, they will find that scent and they will track us. They first of all track by sight, and then by obviously sound, and then finally, if they smell something, they will go and try and find the source of that smell. So we do want to get that sealed up as soon as possible, and a door would be really good there. I feel like it's a good place for it. And the same thing with the other entrance as well. Well, I guess it's an entrance right now. And the pool hall, we'd like to turn that into a door. If we can't, we'll just board it up, because I feel like it's going to be safer for us to do that. But before we do those things, I'm wanting to work on some of the gear that we've got here, namely the chest rig and the hydration pack and a few other bits and pieces. If we can get those repaired, I'd be very, very happy. I don't want to wear them in the condition that they are now, so I think we'd want to do a little bit of work on them first. However, we are a little bit hungry and we are a little bit tired, and I'm not actually that sure exactly what we've got available to us right now. I don't think we have a lot of food on us. I can see that we have a number of things on our table there, but other than chewing gum, we don't really have that much on us currently. So I don't think we're going to need the distaff and spindle, so we're going to go ahead and just drop that down with the rest of our tools. So we'll get rid of that. The hammer and the entrenching tool we'll hold on for the time being, because they're quite small, and the screwdriver set, because I think we're going to probably do some deconstruction. Let's just drop those open tin cans into just our kind of generic area, which is just above us. Along with the rocks as well. Now, in saying that, we should probably keep the rocks up by the kitchen, because, in saying that, we should probably leave the rocks here, because if we were to build, say, like a kiln, we'd probably want it to be close to kind of where we're working. So we'll leave the rocks here as well, along with the open tin cans, and you know what, we'll leave the nails there as well. We'll hold on to the batteries for the time being, but everything else can just go back into there. We'll hold on to the thread, because we are going to do some work with it on these items here. At least that's the hope. So I think for the time being, we're going to move out of here, and we're going to go and check our... well, kind of what we got up here for the time being. I don't know if we have any more wild vegetables or anything of the like. Let's see. We got some chunks of meat. Okay, that's all right. So I think we'll probably try and make use of that. Yeah, and even the stomach as well. We'll see how that goes. So let's see. I'm pretty sure we had a burnt 2x4, but we might have used that already. So let's just grab one of these 2x4s for the time being and go ahead and drop it into the fireplace. Where are you going to be? That's right, they're on the spare parts now. Still going to take me a little while to get used to that. And we're going to go ahead, we're going to activate our lighter and light that on fire. So we've got a nice little wood fire here now. Let's jump in and have a look at making some cooked meat. We make some starch from the Delilah root. Okay, nice. Okay, so we're just going to make 2 of the cooked meat for the time being. We'll do so, and it is actually nighttime, so we aren't going to be able to do too kind of complex of a task. We're not going to be able to do any crafting, but we might be able to just deconstruct some things. I think that's possible for us to do. And Candy actually assisted us with that as well, so thank you very much, Candy. We'll eat that, and let's see, can we eat the other one? We can, and we're full now. How are we looking for water? We've got a decent amount of clean water in our canteen. Let's not overdo it though. So we'll go with what we've got for the time being. In saying that, oh yeah, see, this is what I love about this. Like the light simulation works really well in this game, where once we're actually close to the fire, you'll see that our night sight disappears once we're there for a little bit. But then when we walk away, we can start to see again, because that's kind of how your eyes work. When you're close to a light source like that, you lose your night sight. So yeah, again, just kind of great simulation happening there. We were a little bit hot before, but I think we're okay now. Our torso encumbrance is pretty good all around. And something else that I'm wanting to make, and something that I've been wanting to make for a long time, is actually a sling for the submachine gun, so that we can actually just wear it and just quickly whip it off when we need to. Or whip it out rather than having it in our backpack, because taking things out of your backpack takes a really long time. So if we were in a hurry, we just want to be able to quickly just take it off the sling into our hands and be able to do bad stuff with it. That's the plan, at least, with that. So I can say that we also have our auto magnum holstered as well, which is nice. But we do want to make that. However, I don't think we're going to go to sleep just yet. It's 8 o'clock. I feel like we've got a little bit more time left in the day. So I think probably what we're going to do is just deconstruct more of the tables out here for the time being. I could, in saying this, I could use the entrenching tool to what's the word I'm looking for? Till the ground some more so we can plant some more seeds. I feel like that might be more beneficial than just deconstructing things for the time being, but I've also been told that if we make a hoe, it's a lot more efficient for us. Unfortunately, we can't make a hoe, and I don't think we're going to pick one up anytime soon. Looking at our map, we know that we have we have this washroom down here, which might be worth investigating eventually. I do want to go to this motel, but I think I do want to go there with some kind of means for us to drag more than just a little bit back with us. I think we want to try and make a cart of some kind before we get up there, which is, it's kind of like a catch-22, because we need to go up there because there'll be lots of curtains where we can get long strings and ropes from, but to make the ropes to make a cart, we need curtains, and there's none here. So I'm not sure what we would be able to make. I feel like even the basic travois, like now is it travois? Is it travois? I feel like it's travois. Feel free to correct me. So essentially, it's just like an A-frame that you drag behind you, and you can put gear on it. It's pretty much the most kind of simplistic tool, but it's a prehistoric tool, and it could be something that we use. Quite possibly. That will just allow us to have a little bit more carrying capacity. We can build that under the vehicle construction as well, something that we will look into eventually. Okay, so what do we want to do? I guess, look, let's go up and we'll try and till the ground a little bit more. I like that our fireplace is just kind of ticking along for now, just doing its thing. And yes, we go up and then we go down, like so. And Candy's going to go ahead and close things up for us as well. Oh, snap! Holy shit! Yes! Oh, great mutation! I don't know if you've seen that, but we just mutated as we opened the door and walked out. I guess Candy, I guess Dusk would feel a surge of strength through her muscles, almost like a rippling, as her muscles kind of tighten and flex as she gains the mutation Strong. Nice. Good mutation. Your muscles are a little stronger, +1 strength. Great. That is really good news. I'm very, very happy about that. You know what? Something that I probably should do, and something that I don't do enough of, is let's jump back into our mutations here. No, where are our mutations? Come on, you can find them, Rycon. Here we go. Okay, so let's activate our retractable claws. Let's just retract them for now, because we don't need to have them out all the time, so I think that'll be okay. Yes, we still have the tail fin, which is a little weird. It's a little weird, but I don't imagine it being like it is in this. I don't imagine it being like this big, long blue thing. I do imagine it being kind of like a shark's tail to a degree, but it's not ginormous. It still fits on the human body. It's just a strange extension to her posterior at the moment. Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and dig some more of these. I'm probably just going to do a long line of them. I don't know how long we're going to be able to do this for. We'll see. So let's go and till the soil. It's 8:30. How long does it take? It takes a little while for each one. I feel like I'd be comfortable doing this until about midnight. We are going to get wet though. This is the only thing. You know what? This is actually kind of good. Because we've got our philoderm, I'll allow us to get like. How close are we? No, okay, we're wet now, so let's go ahead and build our... We don't have the telescoping umbrella. Or telescoping. I know I keep on saying telescoping, which annoys me when I hear it back afterwards, but it's telescoping. And sometimes I just change the way I say words, and it just sticks. I'm going to try and not let that stick. We could go back and try and find it. I think it's probably with the digging stick. This is why it's important when you have piles for things that you kind of stick to the idea of using those. No, it's over here. Okay. let's go ahead and grab that real quick. Okay, we can see that we are a little thirsty, so let's go ahead and drink some of our clean water, get slaked, and let's just keep moving for the time being. And let's wield that telescoping umbrella, which is a little damaged now because I have been using it in a few occasions to bash things with by accident. What do we have in there at the moment? Wild herbs. We will bring those with us eventually. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's till the soil some more. We'll wait until we're either dead tired or until we get to midnight, because it only takes a few seconds to plant the seeds. Okay, we shout loudly, yeah. But Candy's assisting us as well, so that's nice. I don't know if we give her a shovel, if it would increase the speed at which she can help us. This is actually leveling up our survival. Well, it would. It's not anymore, but it would if we're doing it. Okay, so let's see what we got. We've got lots of blueberry seeds. I'm probably just going to plant a whole heap of blueberry, if I'm being honest. And it only takes like less than a minute to plant them, so we'll go ahead and just chuck a whole heap of them down for now. Nice. And let's see, I probably want to do another row just next to us. That is probably going to take us close to midnight though, so like I said, I'll go into midnight, so we can do one more. Okay, we're at midnight, so let's just go ahead and plant the rest of these blueberry seeds. Okay, so that's why I think it's good to do these things at night, because you don't need to be able to see to do it. You want to save the daytime for crafting and other such things. Let's see if we don't really have anything to eat though, which is yeah, I'm gonna need to do something about that. I'm gonna need to go out and try and get some more wild vegetables or creatures. There's always a chance we could find more of them out there. Damn, the stomach's gone rotten, which is unfortunate. Let's go ahead and just move that into the fire for now then. Fireplace, just so it burns up, just so it's not sticking around. The mugwort we still have. We have some handfuls of dandelions, but I don't know about just eating them straight up raw. Yeah, the enjoyability is pretty terrible. Handful of acorns. Yeah, I mean, you could crush those, make them into flour eventually, but I think we'll just go to sleep hungry for now. I think that's okay. And yeah, we're probably gonna have to go scavenging for food in the morning, which is, it's unfortunate, but it's okay. Now, I'm tempted to take more of our things off again, and the reason I'm taking them off is because I don't want them to be torn through, because sometimes when you mutate, you will tear through whatever it is you've got on. And I don't want to ruin any of our equipment. Yeah, and saying that, it does take a long time to take stuff on and off, so I think, you know what, we're gonna go with the flow, and we're going to attempt to go to sleep. It's comfortable, and we start sleeping, 5 a.m., 6:30. You dream of a home in the forests. Ooh, that's a new dream. So I wonder if we're becoming more beastly again, like a wolf or something of the like. But we were dreaming of living out in the forest, which is kind of what we're doing now. Yeah, interesting. We didn't have any mutations overnight, so that's kind of a good sign. I guess a good sign. No, we won't overdo it. But you know what? Let's go into our kitchen and just see what we've got around. I'm going to move the food from here. I'm just not going to do it just yet. So let's see what we have available to us right now. We have like tomato soup and a few other bits and pieces. You know what? I wonder how much of this stuff we can actually just pick up and take with us. Let's have a look. Yeah, we have a decent carrying capacity. So let's take all of this for now, and we're going to bring it up with us to the cooking area. I am going to move a shelf up here eventually. For now, we're just going to have everything on the floor. For this episode at least. So let's drop that there, and we're going to drop all of our other little bits of food here as well. We'll leave the chewing gum. Everything else can go here. Boom. We've got peaches and stuff like that, so we might just have some of them. If we can kind of cook something with them, we'll do that as well. Cardboard box. We'll leave that here for now, but we will come back for that. Okay, let's see. What do we have in here? Lots of booze. Pretty much just all booze, really. We've got some fruit wine. Booze, and more booze. Okay. It's going to be kind of heavy, right? No? Oh, we can take pretty much all of it. Nice. Okay, let's do it then. Let's take it. And that's everything. So there's a few more crafting supplies in there that we can go back for, but we don't need to worry about just yet. Okay, so let's go and drop all of those suckers here. Just like so. 8 open tin cans. God damn. we'll drop those down the bottom, and then I promise I will deal with our hunger. We're fully healed now, which is nice, and I'm not seeing anything out of our window there, so again, nice. It's good stuff. Good stuff for us. Okay, now I will come back here, I promise. We just need to deal with that hunger, and I probably will deal with that just by having the peaches. Let's see, but I want to have a look and see if there is anything we can kind of do. You obviously usually need a fire to be able to do anything kind of cooking-wise. So let's just, I think for the time being, let's just take those peaches and syrup. And that's probably not going to be enough to finish us off, but we'll see what we can do. Apparently I still have some vodka on me, so let's go ahead and drop those. Yep, I sure do. Okay, let's eat the peaches. Okay, yeah, it didn't really help that much, did it? No. We have beans there, so you know what, we can make rice, we can make beans. We are just going to have to expend a little bit of our 2x4s here. We have a plethora of 2x4s in this house though, so I'm not really super concerned about that. Let's go ahead, drop it there, and let's go ahead and light that sucker on fire. And we can stand back a bit because we don't need to be super hot. Saying this, if we stand here, we should have access to all of our resources, so, and some water as well, which we should actually fill up our stuff with. So we can make cooked beans, we can make cooked rice. We can't really do a combination of the two right now. Oh no, we can do beans and rice. So let's do beans and rice, and let's just make 2 lots of it for now. We're just gonna use the water nearby. Okay, nice. Let's go ahead and eat some of the beans and rice. Nice. Okay, not full yet. Okay, we're full. Nice. And we'll spend a little bit of time just making some clean water as well. So let's batch, and let's just make 6 for now if we can. Okay, let's consume it. No, and pour it into a container, pour it into there. And we still have a little bit left, so let's just pour it into the pot of clean water. Pour into a container, pot of clean water. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, good stuff. Okay, let's take the telescoping umbrella just out of our hands for now, store it in our inventory, and let's jump into here. And I thought I saw a raccoon, but it's actually a can. Okay, so shoulder strap is what we want to make. We need 3 rags. Sweet, perfect, let's do it, let's make it, and we should be able to strap our submachine gun to us. So let's attempt to make the shoulder strap. We make it perfect. Now let's see, the shoulder strap should be under mods. Yep, so let's go ahead and we're gonna go activate on that. Brilliant. So now I should be able to go wear submachine gun. Now that is gonna not really encumber us too much. Great, so now all we need to do is if we hit wield, or do we go activate? Because we're actually wearing it at the moment. Oh yeah, so there we go. That's detached gun mods. You cannot modify your submachine gun while it's worn. Okay, so if we just go wield, items worn. Oh, okay, then we go submachine gun. It takes a long time to wield your submachine gun. Okay, but surely it must be shorter than that. So now what we do is we just we activate it again. Or do we just go where? I think we just go where again. Yeah, we put it on. Okay, alright, so I'm wanting to have a look at this gear here and see what we can do to fix it up. So let's take the hydration pack. Let's actually take everything. Let's take everything and we'll see what we can do to them. We'll take the glove liners as well. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about them, but the purse and the messenger bag we are going to cut up. The sheath I'll take. Okay, now let's see. We're going to cut up the messenger bag and we're going to cut up the purse. Nice. Okay, we'll just leave those there. No, we're not, because it'll just annoy me. So let's go move them up to that position there. So plastic chunks and essentially all of that we're going to move. And we'll leave the MBR vest there for the time being. And now I need to track down our tailor's kit, which will be over here. We'll take it and we'll reload it with whatever we can. Okay, we're not wielding it, so tailor's kit, and we'll reload you. We'll reload you with the thread. Now, this is where we're probably going to run into trouble because we don't have a lot of thread, which is unfortunate. It takes a long time to get the thread from rags, but we'll probably just have to as we're going along. Okay, so let's see. What are our percentage chance? Okay. Whoops. Did I not reload it? Activate. My bad. Okay, we need to activate it first. The tailor's kit is currently capital S. We want to repair, and we want to see if we can repair this chest rig. Success chance is very high, so let's just go repeat as long as you can. Okay, so we're going to see the time ticking by here. Repaired it a little bit, repaired it some more. Okay, we don't have enough charges, so it's unfortunate. It is, but we're gonna have to take some of these rags. We have a lot of rags, which is good. Let's just take one for the time being, and let's see if we can just disassemble this sucker. Very loud noise outside. Okay, alright, so we're gonna disassemble it into thread. It's gonna take about an hour to do so though. Okay, and the time goes by. Time goes by. Ticking away. I mean, I can kind of understand it, because like separating it into a thread at a time, it takes a long time to do that. It would in real life, so you do what you gotta do. Okay, so let's go ahead and reload our tailor's kit. We'll do it with the thread. It's filthy thread. I wonder if that makes a difference. I think it's probably okay. Let's see. Okay, we'll repair that, and we'll see if we can just repair this, and there is a bit more of a damage chance, so let's just go repeat once for now. We'll just go through bit by bit. Nice, okay, we made it extra sturdy. Okay, so I don't think we can make it, okay, let's have a look at the chest rig. We can't make it fit, can we? This is worn around your waist. Perform as well, even when soaking wet. Okay, so we can't make it fit, but it only adds 2 encumbrance. So I feel like the chest rig is probably a good thing for us to have. So we're going to go ahead. We're actually going to wear the chest rig for now, and we will probably change things around on our torso a little bit here, because the chest rig is around our waist. I don't think we actually have anything else on our waist, so we should be okay in that regard. I think see, both of these are strapped. So this is why we're getting that +2, but really 2 torso encumbrance isn't that bad. I'm actually okay with that, all things considered. Now, I would like to try and see if we can reinforce that molly pack, because if your pack gets destroyed, it's bad news for you altogether. So let's see, what are the chances of us doing that? Let's repeat. Let's just keep on repeating for a little bit, see if we can get it to work. We're probably using a decent amount of thread each time though, so eventually we will run out of the thread to do this. Okay, nice. I was only going to do that a few more times, and I'm glad we didn't give up. So the molly pack is now extra sturdy. That's good news for us. Let's go ahead and see if we can repair some of these other things. It'll just be a good test for us, if nothing else. So there's a high chance of us succeeding at this, so let's just repeat until success. Okay. It's taking a little while. Nice, we repair the ammo satchel. Now, how far did we repair it? Now it's 8.2, so let's just, okay, so it's doing it a little bit at a time. 10%, that's great. Okay, now this is where it gets a little bit harder, but I think we should be okay. Let's see. Time is going by. Okay, so we're out of thread again. Okay, alright, so we are going to have to do something about that once again. Okay, when saying that, the ammo satchel is at full health. We don't need to go crazy with it. So let's have a read of it. Okay, so it is a fabric ammo bag worn at the waist, which is capable of holding a single large magazine. So it's another waist thing. It could wear us down a little bit. I don't know if it doesn't say that we can make it fitting. So I feel like it's a good tool for us to have, and I think I'm probably going to drop it. I think I might drop it here, because I'll kind of treat this as like tactical clothing. So there's a chance we'd want to use it, but I think it would have to be for a specific kind of setup. And right now, we don't really need that. Now, these other things, I'm a little bit more kind of looking at them. The sheath is obviously another waste item. Yeah. So it says 0 encumbrance though. So I think you might get a little bit of an issue with using the sheath, but I think it should be okay. We'd be able to keep a pretty good butcher's knife or blade in there for butchering, and we might be able to do away with the pocket knife. Yeah, let's actually just have a look. So it's got a butchering quality of 12 and cutting of 1, so it's all right. But I know we do have some other knives that we would be able to use if we kind of fix up this sheath. But again, to do that, we are going to need to disassemble a rag, which, yeah, great. So we'll take another rag, and we will go ahead and disassemble the sucker and get some threads out of this. And it's going to take another hour, so we're probably going to end up being a little bit hungry by the end of it, but I think we'll be okay to push on for a little bit longer. No other mutations today, apart from strong, which I'm very happy with. Okay, so we are a little bit hungry, but we We are looking okay. So let's go ahead and reload the tailor's kit. No real point in us using that sinew. We'll probably just save it up until we have a little bit more of it. We do have more beans and rice though, so you know what? Hell, it's still fresh. Let's do it. Okay, full. Perfect. And let's just look at that. Great. Okay, so let's see. Let's activate our summon kit. Repair, and let's attempt to repair the sheath. And that looks like it'll be easy enough to do. Let's see. It's going to be a little bit harder. We damaged it. That's okay. Let's see if we can get it. Because if we're going to wear it, I would like it to be reinforced. Damn. Okay. But by us doing this, it is making us better. Even though we are failing. Wow, this is taking a long time. Okay, we damaged it. Okay, so where is it at now? Because it looked like it was at full health. Okay, it's close to full health. Come on, let's go a little bit further. I might just do it bit by bit now. Repeat once. Okay, so we've got it back to... There's a 10% chance. It's pretty good. We repaired it. Okay, nice. It's a little bit better. Let's have a look at it now. So it's not reinforced, but it's in a pretty good place. So let's just have a look. Right now, our torso encumbrance is 20 and 2. So if we go ahead and wear the sheath, where are we at? Oh, that's not what we're after. So it's still the same. So it is actually 0 encumbrance, even though... Yeah, okay, well, you know, that's good. Oh, hang on. Where is the sheath then? Oh, because we're wielding it. Crap. No, we put on the sheath. Where... I thought that would be on torso. Am I missing where the sheath is? Sheath. Worn around your waist. Oh, so it's encumbering the left leg currently. Okay. We have a decent amount on. So that's probably... Yeah, that's going to add up, having the holster and the sheath there. Can I swap that onto the right leg? There's no reason why I shouldn't wear that on the right. So let's put that on our right leg and it'll balance out a little bit. So... Let's go ahead and change the side. It's now on our right-hand side, and now we'll be able to see... Yeah, so the left leg and the right leg are around about the same kind of encumbrance at the moment. The reason that is a little bit more is that I think the holster just has, yeah, it's 5 encumbrance on it. And we've got these doubling up at the moment, which is kind of giving the 2 rather than... yeah. Okay, that's okay. That's all right. And in terms of the layering here, the things that are on the outside, they're what's going to be hit first. That's why we generally want those to be reinforced, if we can get them to be reinforced. Everything else that I have at the moment, like the helmet liner and the rest, I don't really need those to be... yeah, helmet liner and glove liners, we don't need those right now. Those are things that we will be able to use in the future, and I probably will just put them in our wardrobe because it's still warm now. It's going to be warm for a decent while longer. Actually, it's day 15. Day 14. By day 15, I think things will start getting colder. I'm trying to remember if I put this on a 30-day season cycle or if it's on a 15-day season cycle. I think we can actually check. If we have a look and we go to current world, we should be able to see. Let's see. Yeah, season length is 15, so by tomorrow it's going to start going into autumn. It's going to start going into fall. It's going to start going into fall. That's... yeah, we need to be ready for winter, and we won't be super ready. Luckily, we don't really have a problem with water. That's usually a problem with winter because it just snows. There's no rain, so you can't collect rainwater, but we have access to the pool, and the pool is not going anywhere, so that's good for us. Okay, I think for now, what we're going to do is we're going to drop these other things back down. Probably just drop them there with the MBR vest for the time being. The hydration pack, that is something that we do want to work on, so let's put those down there. And I also want to see if we can do anything with these tactical gloves. You know, if we jump into here now, if we go into armor, we should be able to see if we can make them fingerless or not. Pair of fingerless gloves. Yep. Can we turn the pair of armored fingers gloves? Nice. Yeah, see, I don't know if we can make the other ones into it. We just need sinew and a pair of fingerless gloves. Yep. We could make them armored. Only makes them encumbered by 1, which is pretty good. I'm half tempted just to do that now. A little bit of scrap metal. You know what, let's do it. Let's make some armored fingerless gloves. If we can. We might start losing light. But no, we did it. That's perfect. So we're going to go ahead and just straight up wear those. And we shouldn't have anything else on our hands. Yeah, that's great. And we'll swap those around. Wristwatch is going to be on the outside. Nice. And our hands really aren't that encumbered at all. Just one. That's fine. I'm definitely okay with that. Okay, so I think for the now, we're just going to have to keep these tactical gloves over there. Unless it expressly says that they don't have fingers. No, that's okay. So we'll just drop them over there as well. And we're going to do some work on that hydration pack. At least I hope so. I hope we have the necessary equipment to be able to do that. So let's go repair hydration pack. It looks like we are going to be able to repair it. So let's just repeat until we get there. Okay, great. No, we're out of charges again. So what we can do for now is just attempt to use some of the sinew, because I don't know if we need too much. So let's just go and reload it, and we'll just see if we can get a little bit more out of there. We'll be sneaky. We'll see if we can. So let's go repair hydration pack. Try again. Okay, we actually did repair it. And okay, we're out of charges. So let's see. It's completely out. Okay, so we are just going to have to do the same thing again with the rags. So it's been a long day so far for Dusk and Candy, but it's been a safe day at least. So we have our rag. Let's go ahead and disassemble it. It's certainly been a quiet day. I am kind of nervous though, because I feel like at any time someone can just rock up to that window. And by someone, I mean a zombie or someone else more terrifying. Okay. Let's go ahead and reload you. And we shall activate... I've just noticed now it's so quiet inside the mansion today. When you're inside and there's not a lot of rain or wind going on, it is pretty damn quiet. So let's use our tailor's kit to repair our hydration pack. Okay, we'll just keep on going. It's going to be using thread every time. Come on. You got this, Dusk. Nice. Little bit of a chance of us to injure it. Actually, let's just have a look. Let's cancel that for a second. What is it at? It is at full. So what we're doing now is just reinforcing it, and I don't think we really need to reinforce it. The hydration pack will see exactly what it's going to do for us and what it will kind of cost us. So it holds water, a decent amount of water. It's a slim, lightweight, insulated plastic bladder worn on the back. So we'll just be able to kind of use it over time, which is good. I think it's pretty decent. It's zero encumbrance because it's so small, but I feel because it's strapped, it probably will add onto our layer of strap things. So we can see at the moment we have a torso encumbrance of 22 with everything kind of added up together. So let's go ahead and wear the hydration pack and see where we stand. Okay, so it adds another 2, but I feel like that's a trade-off that I'm willing to take. But as for where we'd want it to be, let's jump to the torso, and I think we actually want it to be beneath the molly pack, because the molly pack is going to have a little bit more protection than the hydration pack. The hydration pack will, just kind of melt. As will the submachine gun as well. Like, I feel like having that maybe tucked behind the molly pack, like I'm trying to imagine it almost tucked to the side behind the molly pack so that you can kind of sling it out. That's kind of how I imagine it, at least. Okay, so far so good with everything there. Now, I'm wanting to see if there is anything else that we've been able to make. Not really. Like, a lot of stuff. Chitinous armor, great. Yeah, like I don't think there's anything survivor-wise that we can make yet. We can make some pretty crazy things. Like, we can make chainmail armor and the rest, but we would need the supplies necessary to be able to do that. Yeah. A lot of the times it's just putting two things together. But there, as you can see, there are a whole range of things that we can make. One thing that I think we probably should make, which is a pretty basic thing, is a leather loincloth. It's just a little bit more protection than we'd have with the basic underwear that we have on now. And I feel like that's something that we should be able to make. Whether or not we have any leather left, I'm not sure, because we were probably using a decent amount to repair those pieces. Leather chest wrap. So I don't think we can make... Oh, wow, you need 12 for that. Holy crap. Yeah, I don't see it. So let's just do a quick search for loin. Okay, yeah. Actually, we don't have the thread to do it. Interesting. But we do in the tailor's kit, so let's just unload the tailor's kit for now. It's strange sometimes when you just don't need you actually just need the thread, you don't need the other stuff. Okay, come on. Find it. There it is. And we'll go unload. Like that. And now I should be able to make it. Yeah, see, that's the thing, is like sometimes it's strange. You just need thread. You don't actually need the article to do it. Like, look how much more we can make now. We can make a ridiculous amount of things. I've also been told that the leather chaps are also quite good because you just wear them over your clothes. So, again, something that we might actually make now. Leather cloak sounds just all kinds of badass. It covers the head, the torso, the arms, and the legs, though, and the encumbrance is quite big. It's a heavy leather cloak that is thrown over your body. Provides decent protection. If we can make the sleeveless leather trench coat as well, I feel like that would be good because it is, let's see, actually I was thinking we'd have a little bit more environmental protection, but not really. The duster, I know the leather duster does though. Leather vest, no. See, but again, like good bash and cut protection. But what are we after? We're after the chaps and the loincloth. So there are the chaps. We can see that, let's see, it's generally worn over clothing, so you wear it over your pants. Let's see, what is the coverage on it? Because that's important. The coverage is 65%, so that's pretty decent. Yeah, I feel like that's worth us making. I think we'll make the chaps and then we'll see if we can make the loincloth as well. Okay, come on, the light's gonna be going. Come on, Dusk. There we go, we just made some. So let's see if it's possible for us to make the loincloth as well. We might be a little bit, no, I think we actually have a decent amount of leather patches. We can make western boots, but our armor boots are fine, I think. So let's see, what do we have? Leather hot pants. Are leather hot pants better or is the loincloth better? That's the question. So they give us a bash and cut protection of 3 and they have a coverage of 15. Whereas the loincloth, which is it up or is it down? That is the question. Let's just search. Okay, so that gives us 6 and 6, although the coverage is only 5, so it's a lot smaller. Let's just search for leather, actually. Okay, so we've made the chaps. I haven't worried about the pants. Oh, you can't make the chaps fit, unfortunately, though. Damn. So that will give us 3 encumbrance to our leg. I feel like that's okay to get a little bit extra. Okay, let's see. We got the hot pants. Doesn't protect us as well, but the coverage is a little bit higher. And the loincloth, which is leather loincloth, 6 and 6. Coverage is 5. It's tough because it protects more, but the chances of it protecting are a lot lower. I guess the chances of something actually getting through to there is rare. But I think we're probably going to go with the hot pants, actually, just because they're going to be a little bit more protecting. Let's see if we can actually make it, though. It looks like night is coming for us, and we do it just in time. So let's go ahead and drink the water, and we'll see if we can drink the rest. No. I'm actually going to unload the water from our canteen, and we're going to pour it into the hydration pack, because I think we're going to be able to just leave our canteen behind. So I think we're probably going to do that and just drop it here. See, hydration pack of clean water 3, and we should just be drinking that over the day is my take from that. So let's go ahead and grab our plastic canteen. I'm going to drop it there with our situational gear. We have those rocks again because I've been automatically picking them up. Son of a bitch. So I'm actually just going to turn that off now. So rocks and nails, let's go disable. Just D for disable, because we don't want to be picking them up anymore. Yeah, which means that we probably picked up those nails as well. Yes, we did. We certainly did. Okay. Alright, so we've still got some beans and rice on us, so let's go ahead and just eat those. Nice. Full. Perfect. Oh, we are wearing the sheath now, so I should have a look over here. The combat knife, the machete, and the butcher's knife. The butcher's knife, yeah, just all around better. Okay, so then if we go to our sheath, which I might actually just make S. So let's go to our sheath and make that S. So we're going to activate the sheath, and we're going to sheath the butcher's knife. Perfect, great. So that's kind of just in our side now, and that's what we're going to use to butcher creatures. It's a much finer tool for us to use, so we'll get a lot more meat that way. Okay, so we have to have a look at our other things that we've got here. Let's go ahead, let's actually go back to our room for now, because we're going to take off a few articles of clothing and drop them in our little clothing bin here. So we are going to drop off the basic underwear, even though it's reinforced. And actually, let's just have a look. Yeah, so actually, it's funny because like the bash and cut protection on them isn't bad, but we get a little bit more with the hot pants. So we'll wear the hot pants and we'll definitely put those underneath. So yeah, they go on the bottom. Yes, they do. Okay, and we're going to wear the chaps over the top now. So that does put our leg encumbrance up to 1 on our left leg, but I might be able to. Let's have a look. So that's worn over. Okay, so what do we got? It's really the holster that is making us. It's adding that encumbrance to us there. Which, yeah, I don't think it's too bad. I feel like we're still pretty fast with that on. I think. Let's have a look. We're pretty warm though. This is the only thing we need to take into account. And saying that, summer isn't lasting for that much longer, so we can see that our running cost +1 movement. Okay, so it will slow us down a little bit, but not so bad. Really not that bad. I'm pretty happy with what we're wearing at the moment. I feel like it's a decent collection of things. Yeah. Okay. All right. I see that we have a few other bits and pieces that we don't need to have on us, namely pine cones and the rest. The pine cones will probably just drop up here with the rest of our food, which we shall. And I'm guessing that is tainted meat from the tin can. We won't though. Yeah. Okay. All right. And because it is nighttime, I feel like we could plant some more. It's a thing. There's no, actually thinking about it now, there's no point in us planting any more blueberry bushes because they aren't going to come around until next season. So I think for now, the most efficient use of our time will be finishing off these areas here. Namely, I want to try and get this constructed into a door, or see if that's actually possible. So we're going to grab some nails. I'm going to see if there are any 2x4s in here. I don't think there are. I'm just going to do a really quick search. So let's just go all around us and go 2. No. So there's no 2x4s. So I'm going to chuck those on our automatic pickup. So jump into there, auto pickup manager. We will enable both that and the 2x4s once again. Save those changes, and let's actually just get rid of everything that we don't need to have on us right now. The entrenching tool is one of those things. Even though I love it, we will leave it. Actually, you know what? The entrenching tool we're going to leave with the digging stick, because I feel like that's somewhere where we have our tools that we use on a regular basis. So we'll drop that there, entrenching tool. And the sewing kit we're going to drop over here, along with the thread. Right. We don't need the pocket knife anymore, so we'll drop that in the tools. And we'll drop the MP3 player in there as well, because we have some batteries, but I feel like we don't really need to use it just yet. We'll use it if we start reading again, which it's so counterintuitive to me, because like reading a book and trying to listen to music at the same time is impossible. I can't do it, at least. Especially music that has lyrics in it. Way too confusing. All right, so let's go up and let's get some wood. So we're going to walk through these dark, dim halls, in which we can see pretty well. Candy can't, but we can see. And we'll go ahead and pick up all the 2x4s that we can, which is quite a lot. Damn, with that chest rig on, we've got a pretty decent carrying capacity. I like it. I like it. Okay, so now that we have a decent amount of 2x4s and wood, let's see if we can go ahead and build a door down there. We cannot build there. Okay, so can we remove the window frame? I don't think we can. Build road barricade. Nice. That's a bit disappointing. I wonder if we just have to try and smash the frame. Is that possible? I'm nervous about what I'm doing now. Like, am I wumping the floor? Am I wumping the window frame? It'll tell me eventually that I'm not making any impact. let's have a look. Let's look at the square here. Empty window. So how do we remove the window frame? I feel like it's possible to destroy it. I don't know for sure. I'm not super experienced when it comes to construction. I feel like we might need to just wield something heavy, like a 2x4, for example. So let's just wield a 2x4 and just start to try and smash. Oh God, Candy. Oh no. Okay, so this is why this can be an issue. Oh shoot. Okay, so as we, in the darkness, attempt to remove the window frame, Candy calls out to Dusk, saying Dusk, as she hears what sounds like part of the roof becoming unstable. The ceiling then collapses upon us and Candy. Candy is crushed by the debris. We're crushed by the falling debris. I think we're okay though. I don't know how well Candy is. This is dangerous. And see, this is the thing, is like I just removed that one window frame there, and that's enough to make that all happen. Okay, I think we're okay. That was a very, very loud noise though, and it makes me nervous because I think there's a high chance that things will be coming for us. So what I want to do for the time being is get this stuff out the way. I still would really like to get a door here. Okay, right, we're actually stuck in the rubble right now, so we need to try and get out of here. Okay, we got out, but whether or not Candy can as she is now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here. Okay, Candy got out. How are you? Because she was right in there. Okay, she's okay. And her arm has been healing as well. Thank you to those of you who pointed it out. She actually took her sling off last episode. Or actually, no, the episode before that, I think. So she has been healing up. She's okay. Thankfully, we're both shaken, but we're okay. Now, this could be a problem because this means that there is no roof here. Whether or not I can clear that, I don't know. I'm going to leave the rubble there just for the time being, because I feel like we need to try and get this door in here. Okay, we can build a door frame there. We do it. We shout loudly, probably because we're quite frustrated. Okay, so we need 12 2x4s and we need 24 nails. So we're going to have to just climb through this rubble for now. Try and go around. Let's just swap positions with Candy for the time being. We're going to have to grab this entrenching tool just to clear up a little bit of this. We'll clear up whatever's on that door there. Oh, hot damn. That was, that gave me a hell of a fright, and, was not what I was anticipating at all, in the slightest. Yeah, I'm not so happy. Not so happy. Okay, so we've got a few more nails. We've got 21 in total. I feel like we still need some more nails than that, though, so let's go ahead and just deconstruct more. 27 nails, and deconstruct more, and just grab more nails. Okay, let's head back. We're tired and thirsty. Can I just drink from the hydration pack? We can. Okay, so we're not doing it automatically, but I guess it's a way to carry water and not be encumbered, so still a good thing at least. Okay, so let's look at building the door. So we cannot build there. What? Okay, so we can't do it yet because we need Fabrication 2. We don't have Fabrication 2. So Fabrication 2 is something that we can get, something that we can read on, but it means we're going to have to wait until the morning. And I'm quite nervous now because we made a lot of noise with that window with that all collapsing there. I'm surprised that those still survived. So I think what I'm going to do now that we actually have a door frame in there, I think it's safe. I'm going to try and remove the rubble. And it looks like we have a lot of, like the roof tiling there, which I've never seen before. Okay, so, let's see. I want to get everything that's around me. All this stuff here, all the splintered wood. And I want to put it, let's see, where can we go with it? The splintered wood up there. I just essentially want to try and get it in one area. So let's see, I want to put it to my top left. Okay, so, let's look at everything around us. And we want to go to there. So I'll leave those things alone, but all of these we want to move into one area. So we have a ceramic shard there. I'm guessing something there dropped. We didn't lose anything, which is so lucky. This is yeah. I don't know how much the roof could have collapsed there, but yeah. I don't know what we can do with those roof tiles. This is a flat roof, and it's just on the floor. And this means that it really is open now. I don't know how much light we're going to see filtering in there tomorrow. Yeah. Build roof. Okay. We need fabrication 3, so it's possible for us to clear it back up, but we will need fabrication 3 to be able to do that. We are in a bit of pain, so I think probably the best thing for us to do right now is to just go to sleep and hope for the damn best in the morning. Let's have a look on the map. We aren't sensing any hordes nearby, so I think we're going to be safe to go to sleep, but come tomorrow is going to be the last day of summer, so I feel like it's probably going to be worthwhile us spending some time outside having a look in the bushes. So we are going to go to sleep now. It's 11 o'clock. You feel beautiful and yet riven with worry. We wake up at 7:30 a.m. Man, the nights are going by really fast. I'm impressed with the time acceleration. It's been really quick lately. Yeah, so we can see you feel beautiful and yet riven with worry. You dream of a home in the forests. Yeah, I'm interested about what Dusk is kind of feeling right now. Yeah. I mean, all in all, everything about her is pretty normal apart from the tail fin. The tail fin is like the one weird thing that's not kind of fitting in with the rest of her mutations right now. Who knows where we'll see those go. She still has rough skin and spots though, so I mean, she's still a little bit of a mess. Okay, let's drink some of that clean water. Let's actually, no, we're not going to drink all of it. Looks like, oh, Candy's up and ready with us as well. And you know what? We're going to check on you, Candy, see how you're doing. We're just going to quickly check on her wounds. She is healing up nicely. That arm is healing up, so I'm really happy to see that Candy's coming back together. Let's check our map again. Okay, so I'm really think it's probably about time for us to go and talk to these people. There's 3 there now. Phil, is that Phil? I can't see because I've got a recording button in the way, but I can see the surname is Gaffney. But we do have Bradley Morland and Lyda Starks up there. There's 3 NPCs now. I feel like 2 would be okay with talking to them, but right now I think we still just try and stay quiet. But I imagine that they've been camping out in that field because they've been there for a long time now. We can see that it's day 15 of summer. Ooh. Okay, right, we're going to eat some more of those beans and rice. These are things that I should be saving for winter, but yeah, I need to get that roof done first. So there. Okay, so I still have quite a few 2x4s on us, so we're just going to drop one of those into the mix. Okay. Times 13? No. So let's just grab 12. Pick those back up. And let's go ahead and light it. Okay. Now, let's see. No, that's not what we want. We want to actually cook some things for a change. Okay. So I think, first of all, let's just make some clean water and put that into... Let's do as much as we can. I guess how much is 10? What I like is that we can see this is going to take us 11 minutes to do. Because we aren't doing them individually, we're doing them in a big pot. And so let's see if we can pour that into a container. We'll pour it into the hydration pack. There's still some left over, 3. Okay, so we'll go ahead and just consume. Yes, and we'll pour the rest into a container into the pot. Great, so how much can that take? It can take 8 units of water. So that's pretty decent. Pretty damn decent. I'm happy with that. Okay, so let's have a look at making some beans and rice. Okay, maybe just cooked rice. We're out of beans. We're out of beans. So let's just make, for now, 3 things of cooked rice. We're just going to use the water in the pool to cook that. It will clean itself as we're going. And let's go ahead and just eat the rice by itself. Not that super nice, but hey, it does the job for now. And see, this is the thing that frustrates me about this, is that with that window frame, I don't think there's a way for us to turn that into a door. I feel like we might just have to rebuild it as a window and add a curtain to it. I think that's really our only option right now. So I think what we might do for the time being with this one in particular is just board it up again. So let's see, board up window. There we go. Okay, and our fabrication skill went up to 2. Well, okay, I guess the gods of Cataclysm are semi with us, so yeah, I'll take it, I'll take it. Okay, so with that, we should be able to make the door here. Okay. Build door, yes please. I hope it's bloody worth it. God damn. Okay, there we go, we have a door. We actually have a door. Okay, that's good. Now these splintered woods, I'm just going to pick up, and we're going to put those. Damn! I'm just going to have to run everything across. No, I would have picked up a whole heap of nails then. Okay, so we're dropping off that, dropping off the 2x4s and the splintered woods. And let's go ahead and just pick up all of those if we can. We will pick up the bits and pieces down here as well. Those roof tiles aren't going to go anywhere, which is good. So we will be able to put those up eventually. We just need to have the skills to do so. Okay, that's everything, I think. Yes. So now I'm half tempted to try and see if we can read a book on fabrication because, yeah. Okay, so these I'm actually going to quickly grab and we're going to transfer them across to the other bookcase because we can understand them now. So Fletcher's Friend and that, because I think Fletcher's Friend uses fabrication. Okay, so we need to find something that's going to work for fabrication for us. So that brings our fabrication to level 4. Fletcher's Friend does, and it will tell us how to make a number of different arrows and different types of bows and stuff like that, so that's kind of good. I will see if there is anything else in there that increases our fabrication. I'm just trying to, that's trapping, fabrication to 3, building for beginners. Okay. Right, are there any, I guess it's just straightforward, so maybe that's the best thing for us to do. Building for beginners. So let's go ahead and just take a seat on the comfy couch for the time being and try and see if we can get this up. So, not participating, already has 3 fabrication. Well, sorry. Okay, she has some skills I didn't know about. Well, you know what? We might actually just be able to get her to teach us. Let's have a look. Let's have a chat. So Candy, let's talk to her. And let's say, no, sorry, we haven't done your quest yet, Candy. We will, I promise we will. But let's see. I want you to use this item. Miscellaneous rules. Let's see, persuade. Can you teach me anything? I'd prefer to keep that to myself. Okay, well, fine enough, Candy. Okay, right, so for the time being, we will leave it at that. She won't teach us anything right now, but that's okay. She has already taught us a lot already. Let's go see if we can read this until we gain a level. It's going to take a little while for us to do this. As soon as I start to see our focus slip, I probably will try and go and grab the MP3 player. Saying that we're doing okay. We are hungry. Yeah, you know what? We're going to go get the MP3 player. Let's eat some of that rice, and we'll grab the MP3 player, and we will actually put some batteries into it. Okay, let's see. MP3 player. Let's go ahead and reload the sucker. Let's activate it. Okay, and let's get back to reading. So that should help counteract that. Yeah, so we see that our focus will drop a little bit lower each time, and we should be able to read for longer. Okay, 54%, that's good. We're getting there. But it is taking up a decent amount of today to actually get it done. Come on, 65. I think this is going to be a full day job, essentially. Reading up on how to repair the ceiling that we damaged ourselves. Not good, not good. I'm hoping that we'll actually be able to get the roof up today. Okay, let's see. 92, so close now. Okay, 97. There we go. All right, fantastic. And I think that's everything that we can learn from that book as well. It is. It's grayed out, so we're going to put it in the center. Building for beginners. And let's go ahead and turn the MP3 player off because it's given us everything that we need. Let's go ahead and use that hydration pack. Solid, and we are hungry, but that's okay. So this area should actually be unroofed. That's why we're getting so much light in here at the moment, because it's just kind of filtering through. So if we come to here, let's see what we need to do to be able to build a roof. Okay, where are you, roof? Where are you? I've gone past it a few times, I'm sure. Okay, let's just search. Oh, there it is. Okay, I see it. What are we going to need to make the roof? Okay. That looks like everything that we need. So why will it not let us do it? Here. You cannot build there. Oh, I guess you can't build on the square that you're on. You can't build that. Oh, right. Oh, because we're not close enough to the 2x4s, etc. Okay, so let's go grab them. Okay. We grabbed 1 2x4. 9. We've got 9. Okay, so how many do we need in total? Okay, we can do it. So let's see if we can build roof here. Get rid of that for the time being. And it takes an hour and a half per square to build the roof. So it's going to take a while to repair this. God damn. It's raining outside currently. And just like that, we got it done. And Candy did actually apparently assist us with that, so thank you, I suppose, Candy. And do we need light to be able to do this, I wonder? Well, let's go grab some more 2x4s. There should be plenty still about. Okay. That should help us for the time being. We are just going to be getting a little bit hungry, unfortunately, but more nails. Okay, so nails will be an issue. We're just going to have to deconstruct more furniture, unfortunately. So we'll go ahead and just deconstruct everything that's here. This room itself, I'm planning eventually, these are like long-term plans, but I'm planning to turn this whole room into our power room. This is where we're going to store all of our batteries eventually. This is where our kind of backup engines are going to be for power. It's going to be our power generation room. Essentially, the mansion is going to be a fortress. That's my eventual goal, is to get it to that point. Okay, we are very hungry now, so I do need to go make some more rice. We'll drink. And we'll go sort out the rice. It is getting towards the evening. That's, well, it is what it is. Okay, so we should still have a little bit of 2x4 in there. Go ahead and light that on fire. Dive into the water. No. We will try and train our swimming eventually, but I just don't think we need to just yet. Okay, so we can actually make nachos. Okay. Not bad, because we do have a few things around us. We can make cornbread. Okay. It's... again, not so bad. Let's see, let's make a batch of cornbread. And let's use the water nearby. This might take quite a while though, unfortunately. Okay, we craft it and there's no room in the inventory, so we drop it on the ground. 16 units of cornbread. Damn, that's quite a lot. Now, can we make any kind of sandwiches with the cornbread? We can make a meat sandwich. Nice, because we've got some bacon. Fan-friggin-tastic. Let's make 2 meat sandwiches then. Perfect. Now let's eat the meat sandwiches. Nice. Excellent. Good. Okay, full. Now the sun has set, so I don't know if we are going to be able to do... Oh no, we've still got a little more sun. This is going to take us to... It's going to take us to 8:30. No, it's going to take us to 9 if it's taken an hour and a half. And, yeah. No, it takes 2 hours. Hot damn. Well, okay, we'll get it done. This is my silly mistake of trying to remove the window frame. I guess maybe there is another way to do it. That took... Oh, yeah, it actually took 2 hours. Okay, let's see if it's possible. No, we need nails and 2x4s. Okay, we need more of each. So we are going to have to steal more from this room. More than I was thinking. Do we have any other nails here? That's more 2x4s, but yeah, we are in need of more nails, so we're just gonna have to go ahead and just deconstruct more of this. It takes 15 minutes per kind of deconstruction, which is not so bad, but it adds up. We'll just do these last 2 here. No, not what I'm after. And hang on, I need to know, is there a hotkey for repeating the last constructed item? Because you know how there is for crafting. I assume that there is one for that as well. So let's just have a quick look, because that will speed things up a lot if that's the case. Let's see. It should be like repeat. Recraft last item, okay. Construct terrain, disassemble items. Okay, bracket is disassemble. Interesting, so it'll show you everything that you can disassemble. That's kind of useful. Craft as long as possible, right? No. So there's recraft last recipe, but that's about it. Yeah, I don't think we can repeat constructions, but that's okay. It doesn't take us that long to do that. So let's go ahead and grab those nails, and we should be able to get perhaps another piece of roof up. It is going to be raining in there, though, right? Oh no, it doesn't seem to be. So it's like semi-roofed? I don't know. Okay, let's go ahead and put the roof back up. Work on that one there. And this is going to take us to bedtime. So we do need to sleep. So we can see that it is now autumn day 1. Autumn, folks. Autumn. Yeah. Okay, well, I think we are going to go to sleep. No, we're not. We're not tired, okay? I think this is another insomnia night. I actually had another insomnia night last night. I couldn't get to sleep until about 4 o'clock. I don't know why it seems to hit me on Sundays. I think it's in part because I weirdly get quite excited for Mondays because Mondays is when I'm recording Cataclysm in RimWorld, and I'm just so enjoying Cataclysm right now. Really, really enjoying it, and I get excited. Okay? Okay, so let's see. We just need more of everything. More 2x4s, more nails. It costs us so much to do this. God damn. It really does. Yeah, so I think my mind just races too much during the night. I'm trying to think like what I'm going to try and do with Dusk, because if there's any kind of advice that I could give for Cataclysm, it is have a plan. Know what you're going to be doing, because if you don't, you'll kind of flounder and you will end up just kind of going in circles sometimes, or going to places that are too dangerous with no real need to go there. Yeah, so I find keeping a little like written list of things that you're wanting to achieve just keeps you on top of everything. Like you just look at your priorities, and right now I'm not 100% on top of my priorities. I'm working on shelter, which is important, but obviously food is going to become very, very scarce come winter time, so I need to be ready for that. But I just feel like getting the roof up in here is important for me as well. So it's going to take another 2 hours. That's going to take us through the entire night. So what I'm probably going to have to do is just push through the day, because come the morning we'll probably be getting tired. We cannot build there. Okay, why not? Did I go build door? I think I did. We cannot build there. Oh no, we are. Okay, we're doing it. Okay, so now we're tired, but I think we're just going to have to... Oh, holy crap, Philoderm mutated. So the Philoderm that she had before, which was similar to Elliot's, has mutated again, and it's mutated into bark. Your skin is coated in a light bark like that of a tree. This provides resistance to bashing and cutting damage and minor protection from fire. Greatly reduces wet effects. So we really won't have to wear our umbrella in the rain anymore at all, or very nearly not need to wear it. That is cool. That is really, really cool. I'm really happy with bark. I feel like it's a pretty good direction that we're going in, mutation-wise. I'm going to be interested to see, where the rest of them kind of go. But bark, I think, thematically fits Dusk quite well. And I kind of still imagine it being like, it's not exactly like a tree. There are these, I think it's like the eucalyptus trees in Australia. That's kind of how I imagine the bark. Not like super strippy and kind of how it comes off, but the bark that kind of sits beneath it, that's kind of how I imagine it. That's kind of how I imagine it in my mind, because remember, we're still in albino, so it's not like it's like dark. It's still like very, very pale, so she still has those albino aspects about her. I'll be interested to see if they kind of stick around or not, but yeah. So it's 5:30 at the moment. We're hungry, we're thirsty. Let's go ahead, drink some more of that water, and I think we're probably going to have to go and do some work up here. Okay, that 2x4 has lasted a long time. That's awesome. And these cornbreads are great as well. Let's see if we can make anything else with them for the time being. We can make a vegetable sandwich. We can make a boring sandwich with just sauce and cheese. We can make one with cheese. Okay. The cheese sandwich is actually really decent enjoyability, but we get more portions with the vegetable sandwich. And that's the thing, is like, that's just using two. So that's the difference, is that we're just using, we are using canned tomatoes. Okay. So we are using canned goods, which is a little unfortunate, but okay, we'll go ahead, we will make a vegetable sandwich, and I think we'll actually go ahead and make let's see, well, we will make some cheese sandwiches as well. I think, look, we can make 3. Let's make 3 for now, and the cornbread should last for a little bit longer. Well, I'm going to keep my eye on it, though. So I think for now we're going to eat the vegetable sandwiches first. Okay. Let's not get super full, but this is good eating. We're feeling pretty good about ourselves, and let's see. We should probably sort out some water as well. How are we looking at the moment? We've still got 2 units in our hydration pack, so let's just go ahead and let's consume it all. Let's get slaked, and let's just make some more. Let's fill it back up. So clean water, and it was 8, I think, 8 units. Pour into a container. And we'll consume the last. No, pour into another container. Let's just pour it into the glass flask for now. Okay. Yeah, it is 8, but I had 1 in there, so I probably should have just done 7. That's okay though. All right, so we are tired. That's okay, but I think we'll be able to work for just a little bit longer. I'm hoping that Candy will join us. She'll probably will fall asleep eventually, knowing her. Okay, so we have enough nails. We just need some more 2x4s. That's fine. We have more than enough 2x4s. It's more the nails that we're lacking in at the moment, so... Well, not lacking. We've got enough for the time being, but we won't forever. So let's go ahead, get that bit of roof up. Nearly there. Okay, and now we've got one more piece of roof to go back up. And we need more of everything. Nails and 2x4s. So we are going to have to deconstruct a little bit more of these. So we'll do that. Come up to here. Deconstruct furniture. Just like so. We'll probably just deconstruct this whole row. Nice. Okay. And that should be enough for us to get this last piece back up. And then we're back at square one. With our goddamn room. We are very lucky with this roof. Very lucky that it didn't go worse. Fabrication skills have improved. They've improved. They've increased level 4. That's good. I'm happy about that. Let's eat our cheese sandwich. And I actually should have eaten the vegetable sandwich. That's okay. I'll forgive myself for now. So now, when we need to craft, just open the door. Yeah. Just like that. Nice and easy. Okay, so we're a little bit tired. That's okay. We are going to push through today. But now I need to decide what the next thing is I'm going to do. I would like to try and repair this army helmet if possible. So I'm going to see if it's possible to do that. Now, we need a soldering iron. Our fabrication is higher, so we should be able to do it. So let's grab our soldering iron out of here, which should be around soldering iron, and it is actually charged as well, charged and ready. Let's go ahead and activate that soldering iron, and we'll see if we can repair the army helmet. Okay, damage chance is very high. Let's not do that. Okay, so we'll see if we can use it on anything else then. So what else can we repair? Okay, we can reinforce a few things. Nice. I'd like to see if we could maybe work on that. No, the damage chance is way too high. I'm interested because our fabrication skill is quite high, and I'm pretty sure it's using fabrication to do that. Yeah, I guess reinforcing does take a little bit more to do. Yeah. Okay, let's just try again, see what else we kind of got that we might be able to work on. The wristwatch we might be able to repair. No, we can't. We can't. Damn it, we suck. We suck big time. What about the telescoping umbrella? No, we're just going to damage it. I'm so sure that it uses fabrication, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong in that. I'm looking at our strength at the moment. So strong did make us stronger, right? Oh, so it affects your melee damage. Oh no, that's what strength does. But strong, I thought when we got it, +1. So we must have been on 9 strength before. But I'm very, very happy. Very, very, very happy with that mutation. God damn, it's good. Oh, it's so good. Okay, what other mutations do we have? What, the mutations? Mutagens, because I know that we had a few available to us. Let's see, did I drop them in here? Right, yeah, there's a flask of mutagen, and there's also the slime serum. Now, the flask of mutagen, I was tempted to use on Candace. Now, this is the thing, I'm trying to imagine in my mind how she would feel about this, because, like, here's my nerdy long time goal. I want to be able to turn this mansion into a mansion that is, well, it's a refuge for mutant kind in the Cataclysm. Yeah, that's essentially my goal. I would like all my NPCs here to be mutants. So kind of what I imagine in one way or another, instead of the mutagens actually giving you mutations, they unlock the mutations that are there already. You know, it's unlocking aspects of your DNA that are already there, and they're enhancing them and bringing them out. So I'm tempted to use that on Candy and to see if she would be up for using it. Now, actually, before I go any further, I do want to see what Candy's mission was, because it's been such a long time, I've actually forgotten. I'm pretty sure it's Shift M. Yeah, find patient records. So we would need to go to a hospital to be able to do that. Those NPCs. I think we might try and see if we can get him by himself. They make me nervous. They make me really nervous being out there. How many crossbows do you have? I wonder. Let's have a look. Let's talk to Candy. Let's see. Oh, we might actually be able to get her to teach us something again. We can always try in the future. Let's see. Actually, you know what? Before we deal with the NPCs, I would want to read books that make us better at speaking with other people. Yeah. Yeah. I think it's okay for us to do a little bit of reading. We are tired. Let's see. We could even go with something quite basic. Let's just have a quick look at our skills at the moment. Fabrication 4, that's good. I do want to try and get our computers higher because I eventually do want to try and get back into the lab. Also in saying this, this is what I was talking about before. If you don't have a list, if you don't have a list of things that you want to try and achieve and do, we're coming up to winter. We need to be ready for that. I need to be able to preserve our food. I need to be able to make it so that we can preserve our food for a decent while, and smoking is a good way to be able to do that. I need to look into making a smoking rack. If I can, make one here. God damn, that was loud. I think even you all would have been able to hear that. Let's see, let's go smoke and see what we can find. Absolutely nothing. Okay, so... we just picked up those 2x4s. God damn it. Okay, let's go ahead and drop them, because that is what we're actually using for our fireplace there. And let's go and turn everything off there. Disable them both. Yeah, I was sure I could remember there being a option to make one here. Would it be rack? Ah, yes. I saw it. There it is. Smoking rack. Okay. So we need to have cooking too to be able to do it. Okay, that's entirely possible. 16 heavy sticks or 16 2x4s. We can get 16 2x4s. And we already have 8 rocks, so we could make a smoking rack. But to do that, we need to get our cooking skill a little bit higher, which is something that I wanted to do anyway. So cooking on a budget, probably a good place to start. Can bring your cooking skill to level 3. Nice. Okay, let's grab it. And let's have a read. She's level 1 as well, Candy. So that's good. So we'll both have a read for a bit. Okay, we're almost going to be able to level up here. Bam! Level 2. Fantastic. So let's go ahead, drink some of that water, and I'm just going to have a quick look again. Go across to improvised shelter. Nice. Nice. No, I want to have a look for our smoking rack. So 16 2x4s and a tool of wood sawing of 1 or more. Okay, so we need something with wood sawing of 1 or more. I'm pretty sure we have a wood saw, do we not? Do we not have a wood saw? We have a hacksaw. What does our pocket knife have? Do we not have something that does wood sawing? Let's jump into here. Okay. Now, I should be able to... Let's go everything. So that's everything surrounding us. These are all the tools that we can see. So it looks like we don't have something that can do wood sawing. So we perhaps will be able to make something that can do wood sawing. So let's have a look. We want to hit F, and okay, so we can search for tools, qualities, skills. So I think quality is something that we want to search for. So our examples, okay, right, so we would search, so for searching for qualities, we'd use Q, and then we would say wood sawing. Okay, right, so we can make a wood saw, but no we can't. We can make it stone adze. Heavy stick, 2x4, okay, we can make a stone adze, which is essentially just like an axe. So we can't make a hatchet or anything yet, but we can make a stone adze. Okay, that's doable. We should be able to do that. We just need some 2x4s to be able to do that. Okay. Now, my next question, is that enough to be able to make this? Or do you need one of 2? No. Wood sawing 1. So let's just very quickly go grab a 2x4 from in here. 2x4 or 2. Ah, great. Okay, let's actually just pick them up. Let's pick them up and bring them with us, Candy. Head back down into our little crafting room. Midday, that's okay. And let's go ahead and open that up again. And let's make a stone adze. Is that not here? Or will it be in survival, I wonder? Probably survival, right? Stone axe, is that not wood cutting? No, I guess it is the stone adze that does it. That fills that need. Wood sawing. Yeah, stone adze, and we can make it. Nice. So it requires a rock or a ceramic shard. Either or are fine. Let's use the ceramic shard because they're easy for us to come by. The rocks are easy as well, but they're a little bit more out the way. Oh, it's taken us a while. Can it be done? And it is done. Nice. Okay, so we have our stone adze, so we should be able to do it. Let's just see what tools we need again. Let's see. Smoking rack, we need 8 rocks and 16 2x4s. So let's go ahead and grab the rocks from here. 8 rocks, and we need 16 2x4s. Okay. How many do we have? 8. We probably won't be able to fit them all. No, we won't. But there are some up there which I'm fine with us taking. Oh, too far. Way too far. And where do we want it to be? Probably just to the side of the wood fire. Actually, kind of where everything is now, weirdly enough. So let's go ahead and just move everything from here to there. Okay, and the smoking rack, I think that's a decent place for it to go. I think that should be okay. I don't know how much ventilation we need. I will probably find out the hard way. Probably. Okay, so let's have a look. It should be here. Build smoking rack. There we go. It takes 1 hour and 30 minutes. Let's get started. Now, I'm pretty sure that we are going to need charcoal to be able to do this, so we are going to have to make a charcoal kiln as well. Candy watches us work. She didn't help us. God damn it. Yeah, so we do need some charcoal to actually use this. I'm going to take these cooking tools for now, and I'm just going to shift them up to here with the rest of the cornbreads. Let's see, what do we got? We got vegetable sandwich. Eat that. Cheese. No. And let's just drink that. Okay, so this is the spot here where I'm going to want to... Oh, weird. Did I not move everything? Move again. Okay, great. So that's where I'm going to want to make the kiln, the charcoal kiln, which is where we can make charcoal, essentially. But we do need 40 rocks to be able to build the kiln from memory. So let's have a look. Kiln. Yeah. So I guess the options here are, 40 rocks, because we can't really make a clay kiln. No, we can't. So it's just a charcoal kiln that we can make. 40 rocks, doable. And to do that, we'd have to go out and actually get those rocks, which means going outside, and that is what we're going to do. But guys and gals, that is going to be the next episode. Thank you for joining me for this one. I feel like we did manage to get some things done, but we had to spend a decent amount of time repairing our poor little crafting room, which took a decent hit. We had some pretty nice mutations happen as well. Not only that, but I feel like everything that we're wearing is a little bit better as well. I feel like we're pretty well equipped. I feel like we're ready for a lot of things, actually. We've kind of got ourselves ready for a lot of different scenarios where things could go wrong. I'm a little nervous about the amount of ammunition that we have for our submachine gun. We'll be able to get more if we head back into the lab, something that we are going to do. But really, right now, I just need to be preparing for winter. I need to go out, we need to collect those rocks, I need to get that kiln made, we need to get some charcoal going, and I need to start preserving some food because we're going to start running out of it sooner rather than later. Something that I really do need to do. I have a lot of long-term goals for this base. I want to be able to get electricity working eventually as well. I want to be able to build a big system to have the area lit up as well. But those are long-term goals, and it's good to have those because it drives you day to day, in this game especially, and in life. But we'll get to those goals eventually. We're just going to tick away at these short-term goals for now and keep ourselves alive, because that's the most important thing. Well, I hope you've enjoyed today's episode all the same. Something that I was hoping to bring up at the start, but I completely forgot about, is that I'm going to be looking at making a tutorial series for Cataclysm. It's going to be relatively in-depth, but it's going to be more about the early game. It's going to be about getting started, the controls, how to play, how to actually download and set up the game, so that you will be able to play along with me as well, because this game is daunting. It's really daunting at first, but once you know those basic commands, it's easy. And survival is just all about staying on top of problems as they present themselves each day. And as long as you know those basic commands, well, the rest of it's just learning. And a lot of it's learning through deaths, unfortunately. But for the most part, with those basic skills, you should be able to survive a decent while. Because I've been seeing more and more people on Reddit and on the forums talking about not even being able to survive one night, and I remember those times. I remember not being able to survive a single night, so I'm hoping that this tutorial series will help with that. Alrighty, well, I've been Rycon. This has been Dusk? Not dust. It probably is pretty dusty in there. This has been Duskwood. This has been Candace, Candy Shacks. You have all been awesome, and until next time, stay tuned.